I enjoy my space. Even in my last relationship, I would see my partner 3 to 4 days a week. There's not a trip I go on where I want to be there more than 4 days. It doesn't matter if it's international or not. Like I literally go to Abu Dhabi for my birthday for 4 days. And so I could tell he's having a thing about that. Because he's like, I guess I only get to see you for 3 to 4 days.
Oh, low-key, Mandii, I was about to be like, can you stay one more day so we can record? I get to LA Sunday.
Yeah, no. I'm leaving. I got to go back for work in Atlanta. But I literally am like, I know my capacity as a person to be around somebody. Like, it's to the point where even when people started staying with me when I still lived here in New York, after the third day, I would get them a hotel. Like, I cannot be confined in a space with someone very long, and I'm very aware of that. And so, because we're now staying at each other's place, I'm like, well, babe, this is the capacity I have.
But
like,
you vacation with your friends for long?
No, not for more than 4 days. Literally with Crystal, we went to South Africa for 4 days. I lived in Asia. I was living in Singapore, and we did each stop at a different time, but also like in one, we'd have a villa, multiple rooms. In one, we'd have multiple rooms if there was more than, like we wouldn't stay in the same room.
Okay, well,
like,
2-bedroom keeps me happy.
Yeah, like, well, I don't have another bed. My second bedroom is a content space. And luckily I have an upstairs and downstairs now. But no, I realized like how much I need my space. And I'm trying to talk to him because he's lived with his last 2 exes. And so he's used to that confinement and being around someone.
That's a lot of experience for being that young.
But I haven't. So I am just like trying to tell him it's not about you. But to me, in order to, I hate that he takes it as like I'm dealing with him or putting up with him, but I'm just fully aware that I need space from people. Like even Rosie just came and spent a couple days in my house. And before she came, she went and stayed with a friend before she even came to my house because I knew how long she was going to be in Atlanta. And luckily I have my little discount, but I will literally buy somebody a hotel room so that they're not in my space. So right now, with being that we're commuting to see each other, and again, luckily it's been every 2 to 3 weeks, so I feel lucky. It's like, baby, 4 days. So when he comes to Atlanta,
how much more with you? Would he like?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Like he literally just booked a flight to where he's like, technically it's 5, but it's not. So he's coming in Monday night at like 2 a.m. So technically that's Tuesday and leaving Friday. To him, that's a Monday through Friday. So he's sneaking in a 5th day. But I'm like, babe, I don't want you to take it like thing, but there's literally nobody in the world like that I want to spend that much time with. Like even my family, I'll go to Orlando and spend 1 day. Like I really like my alone time. I really like the ability to recharge my social battery. And I'm fully self-aware that I like my space. I like my time. I like that. And I almost need it. It's not even that I like it. I need it. And so that's what we're talking about now. Because he's like, babe, we live like on 2 different coasts. Like, damn, can I see? Like, he literally wants me to go see his family in Italy this summer. And I was like, okay, well, I'll go there for about 4 days and you can stay longer.
Stop.
Swear to God.
I kind of get that.
You know what I mean?
But
like,
no.
That's
I mean, like,
that's a lot. No.
What if you're with his family for 4 days and then you guys do something else?
That's still being with him for more. Like, that is a lot. I need my, and to me, it sounds even stranger for me to go stay by myself.
What's the longest vacation you've ever taken?
Maybe 5 days.
With the partner, only 5 days?
No, not with the partner, even with friends. But I'm now,
just like,
even since then, I have my own room. Like, even Deandra's birthday, like, I could call Crystal right now. Like, I kind of want to call her right now.
I mean, I believe you.
And be like, Crystal. And Crystal is who travels with me everywhere.
That's
the longest we've done is 4 days. Even going to South Africa. We did Johannesburg for 2 days and Cape Town for 2 days. 4 days is like literally my max to be around people before I'm like, I'm finna go off by myself. I need a break.
That is what like Vinny and I have traveled for weeks on end together.
Oh, nah. I've never done that.
What
weeks
we
is
do,
kind of crazy. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
we like travel. I mean, that's what we used to do. We're young. We're exploring Europe. We're exploring Asia. Like,
even when I toured 2 weeks around
together, we love it. But what we do is we separate. So
that helps,
if we're not in separate rooms, which for most of the time at this age, now that always happens. But yeah, he would do his own thing. I'd stay in. Like, I'm not, and him and I, and that's why Vinny and I are such good friends. we could be in a club, lose each other, and find each other and not be angry. And you know, some motherfuckers.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, I do that with all.
Some
my
people
friends.
be like, "Oh, well, we did this, we came together." I've never been like that, and maybe that's what helps. But you're making me think because, so Brianda met somebody, and I wanted to see a photo, and she's like, "No, because you and my partner live in each other's skin, and you're gonna tell him, and I have to keep it close to the chest. It's between me and God until it goes forward." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna tell him." She's like, "Yes, you are." And I remember she came back from a date, and he was in the house, and we both sat there like, "Tell us." And yeah, I think a lot of our friends feel like that right now, that we are spending a lot of time together. And I don't know, like, it's interesting because there are two different types of people, you know? Like, one of my friends is dating someone who feels the same as your partner. Kind of like, why can't I have more with you when we live in two different cities? And he's like, bro, it's not even about her. After a few days, I'm like, I need to be alone.
Yeah, it's not about him, and I told him that.
Whereas my partner is like, I'm not really feeling that. I don't feel like my alone time is needed to recharge. I may need a moment of not talking or having some space, but I don't feel like that. Even in Thailand, we never really had a moment where we were feeling like I need a night alone. But I think it's just everyone's temperament, because my friend that expressed that to me was like, bro, I feel so bad that I'm in love with her and she thinks I don't want to be around her. However, I will say, I said to him, how do you then be with someone long term that completely feels invalidated because you can't spend that much time with them?
Oh no, they got to take that up with their therapist. I'm telling him it's not about him. Like, and I think that's the problem with dating. I know you chuckled a little bit,
No,
but to be fair, I'm very aware of
someone else's issue.
No, if you feel invalidated, what I'm telling you, it's not you. It's me needing space. I'm a human being who has had a lot of time alone, who spends a lot of time around other people, who works a lot in a capacity where I'm constantly around other people. I'm fully aware that I need space. This has nothing to do with a lack of interest to you. This has nothing to do with my investment to you. This has nothing to do with how much I like you. And it's so funny because we both are catching ourselves with the L word right now. And he's like, oop, almost said it. I was, okay, bye, babe. Mwah. And we do this thing where we kiss when we hang up. And we're both not saying it, but I'm like, I feel so adored by this man. Like, I really genuinely like him. And it's so crazy because when we're like around each other, the PDA is crazy. Like, we hug, we hold hands, we have to wrap each other around each other. Like the forehead kisses, the mouth kisses, the
what
cheek kisses.
compromise can you do for a man that
there
adores
isn't,
you?
like, to me, that's not a compromise. My compromise is 4 days. And I'm spending money to come to LA. You spend money to come to Atlanta. We meet in between. We make these plans. I love the idea of missing you. But in this space that I'm in, where I'm constantly around other people, I really wholeheartedly need my recharge. Like, and I think that's why I'm really enjoying this move right now, because I don't have the FOMO of being outside in Atlanta. And I literally just spend time in my house. Oh, you should see.
That just made me laugh because, like, I can feel that because when I'm in New York, I get
New York makes me
LA, I don't
feel
get
like
it.
I have to be outside. And it's constantly, my mind doesn't stop. Oh, you should see. Y'all could talk about me as a cat mom. I don't care. There's times where I'm literally at the house and I will lock Bodie in a room because he just be trying to be up on me sometimes. Bodie, go away.
Now, hold on.
I will
Tell
put
me why
Bodie
you
in a room.
laughed when Mandii said,
I guess it's more so of the fact that I'm wondering, is it down to a T that you know that it is a 4-day thing?
Yes, like even with traveling. Yes, like I'm going to Jamaica, literally for Labor Day weekend. Y'all, Choco Bliss, get your tickets now. Join me there. And it's 5 to 7 days. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can't
okay,
do it.
that's a long trip.
It's always a long trip.
But
5 days, like anything more than 4 is a long time, even for me to be around like Crystal, who we have a 13-year friendship. It's literally what I know.
But you lived with her.
And she had a day job. Like, I traveled a lot. Like, we used to say there would be days where we wouldn't see each other. Bro, I had niggas coming in the house that she never met. Like, bro, how the fuck we lived together this long and I ain't never seen this nigga that came and knocked you down?
That makes sense, but I'm thinking for compromise and genuinely. You care about this person. He cares about you. Fuck the invalidation thing and saying it's an insecurity. He wants to go on a trip with you. You're a BizFar, right? Let's just say he's like, yo, I would love to spend 3 days with you and my family and 3 days with us on the beach, like in Europe. Like, that's a long trek for both of you, especially him being in LA.
For him, it's a long trek. For me, it's 6 to 8 hours.
But still, it's a thing he wants to do with you. Could you, he's, what Eden's making the point of is like, you're saying it's 4 days. Maybe could you try to see how you can recharge yourself while spending that much time?
That's actually another reason. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of also why I chuckled a bit, because it makes me wonder, okay, how do we get Mandii to day 5?
Right.
That is an interesting...
he's trying to figure it out, which is why
I think if I was your partner, I would be trying to figure out how to make just day 5 happen.
Yeah, but I think we're also still so new.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be in a point, like, I love that also when we're around, there's no arguments, it's fun. Like, I love that. I don't want to get to the point where maybe he sees me so early in my funk. I'm fully aware that I need a break.
Oh, girl.
I need a recharge.
A man knowing you get in your mood is a relationship. That's fine.
He has seen me get testy with like an Uber driver or him not. It's funny because he drives in LA and I have like a thing about I'm going to do the Ubers because every time in Vegas that he even ordered an Uber, wrong pin drop. And it was like we were waiting on a fucking car too long. So I'm just like, I got it. But to me, I mean, again, I think in relationships, I think what's important is self-awareness. And I think a lot of people lack it. I am being very open with what I can deal with and what I can't.
I think you don't know.
No, I'm telling.
No,
I know.
You don't know with this person. That's unfair.
It's not unfair. It's me as a person. It's with my ex. It's with my best friends. It's with my family.
Okay.
It's with work. Like, and I think that's another thing. Like, damn, I'm saying what I know about myself, and people are like, well, maybe you don't. Like,
I think it just lacks compromise. Seriously, I think if the shoe was on the other foot, to know that someone couldn't try for you. I think 4 days in Europe, I get what you mean. We have the means to bounce around and do what we want to do, but like not everybody bounces back like that. Like jet lag, time spent, like maybe he wants to show you more of what he's seen. Like I think it's perfectly normal and okay to say, can I get another day or two out of you and you could learn how to recharge? If it's a hard no for you, it's a hard no for you. But I think being that you have someone that you know really cares about you, I think he'd be more than willing to help you find that space, like, and be open to it. Like if you really need the recharge, because there has to be at some point you learn to recharge while around a partner. Like I think that does have to exist.
What does that cool down look like for you? Let's say, okay, 4 days happen, and this amongst your partner or like your friends, us, let's say, like 4 days happens. How do you cool down, and when do you know you're ready to see your partner again?
I literally am home the whole day.
Yeah, like soaking.
I take my nap. Like, it's funny because he knows my routine. Like, when I'm home, I have a 3 o'clock nap. I like having on my pods. I like, if I want to turn on a TV, I turn it on. Sometimes I clean. Like, it's a literal shutdown from everyone. Like, I might be on the phone till maybe 10 a.m. because I'm like a 7 a.m. riser. And that's it. Like, I'm literally away from crowds and people. And I think it's gotten worse because of the capacity of us even touring, the live shows, the constant, like, dealing with multiple teams. You know, like, we're in Slack. I have Slack for 2 other businesses. Like, it's a constant thing to where I literally, in order for me to show up as my best self, it's something that I need. And to me, we'll work around it. But that's something that I need. And I don't want to get to a place where I resent somebody over compromise or being forced to do something that I don't want to. And I think that already dealing with the long distance and us finding ways to compromise with each other, we are like, I even told him, like, moody shit I don't really like. So I said, hey, babe, if you realize you in a mood, we cannot do it. Like, I did it when, like, he has a lot going on with work. And so even before he came to Denver, I was like, if you're in a mood and you're not in the best space, I'd rather you not come to Denver. Like, I'm also very particular with when we finally get to see each other, that we have this amazing time together, that all of the outside noise doesn't bother us enjoying each other. And I guess that's also my view on partnership. Like, I'm looking at our partnership and relationship as being able to exhibit and live life together and make memories together. But it's also, I'm not looking to cohabitate. I'm not looking for marriage. I'm not looking for kids. And so all of those stressors don't exist. We should be able to, like, really, you know, just enjoy each other. I get to do that with my friends. I really want to be able to do that with my partner.
Wizzy, where do you feel like your limit might be? If there's, let's say if we were to like try to calculate it, both the cool down and like, let's say after, right?
My limit is actually only social spaces with people I'm not comfortable with.
Time-wise though, like let's say she gave us 4 days.
No, she said she could be
Oh no, I can be with my partner
every day.
There has to be a limit. There's no way.
Dog, I'm sorry. Okay, so
Even though I know you're like lovey-dovey, but still.
no, it's some real shit. Like, I'm very comfortable with him. You have to remember also, I lived with someone before when I was in Mexico living with Old Bay. Like, of course he's a piece of shit, but I wasn't. I know how to live with someone and have my own space. I've never lived in a 1-bedroom with someone. I've never had a roommate where I didn't have space. So I'm pretty good with that.